Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live Chat. I'm going to share this real quick on Facebook, and then I will be right back. The turd's on her way. She heard me get on. She always has to be on. There we go. Shared on Facebook. Hey there, Don. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Rick. Hey there, sis. Good evening. Good evening, Mark. How you doing? Oh. Hey there, Richard. I'm doing okay, Mark. How are you? How's my buddy, Charlie? Oh, man. Gemma. Your buddy Braden says hi, Jammers. Say hi, Jammers. Oh, man. I hope you guys are all having a good evening. 31 watching already. I think that's a new record for the first minute. I appreciate y'all. Please hit that thumbs up button. I'm going to do a couple giveaways for you guys tonight, too. Hey there, Barry. Greetings from West Branch. How you doing, buddy? I like the West Branch area. Hey there, Matt from East Jordan. How you doing? I appreciate you guys telling me where you're from. It's always cool to see people on, new people on. Hey, Michael. How you doing? Hey, Aunt Nancy. Oh, thanks, Johnny. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Colt, what's up, Colt? How you doing from Lupton? It's a nice area, too. Hey there, Don. Kalamazoo. Nice. I hope you guys are all having a good week. I appreciate you guys getting on here. If you're new to the chat, tell me where you're located. I am here in Alcona County, Michigan. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. If you hit that thumbs up, it helps out the channel a lot. I know it seems silly. 44 watching already. That is great. I am going to do a couple giveaways tonight, including an invite giveaway, which I haven't done in a while. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway for those that did Euro mounts with me. You can see behind me here, that's my own, but I do Euro mounts every year for people. And I'm going to do a drawing for a free Euro mount. And I've been mixing this thing up for probably the past hour, just playing around. So who knows who's going to get picked. But there is 64 people in there. So we'll just see who gets a free one. Hope you're doing good, Lisa. Thank you guys for taking me to dinner the other night. I appreciate that. Hey there, Mike. Braden, welcome. Welcome back to the channel, buddy. Now you'll get to see my videos early. Actually, I've got a Saginaw Bay video that you'll get to watch now, and you're going to like it. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes, guys. I want to wait till people get on before I do the challenge. I'll probably give it another 3 minutes. Good evening, Scott. How you doing, buddy? It's been a pretty good week for me, guys. Please, no riddles. The riddles get done pretty fast. I don't think you're going to like this challenge even more, though. It's going to be a toughie. Might be. I don't know. Sometimes you guys surprise me. But this week, you know, I was fighting the wind on a lot of days. It was kind of a tough week to get out. But I did get out this week and got to do my very first Saginaw Bay ice video. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Good to see you too, Kevin. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Nell. What's happening, buddy? How's life over in New York? What's happening, Paul? You guys will see, I just mentioned a minute ago, like I said, I got to do my very first Saginaw Bay video. I was super excited about that. And it was actually thanks to Paul. He got me out there this week. So it took a long time, though. That was the thing, because the drive down, the drive back, Gemma was in her cage for 13 hours. I hate doing that. So that's why, you know, when you guys invite me out, I get invited to Lake St. Clair and Detroit River and stuff like that. But it's really hard for me to do that because you know, I've got my dogs. Most people, I don't think they think about me being alone. Like I literally am alone. So, okay, I'm getting a warning. Hopefully I didn't slow down on you guys, but living alone and not having anybody to actually watch the dogs. And I don't trust many people with them anyways. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck with that, which it's not a problem. I love my dogs to death. So Shane and I just limit. Nice, dude. Did you get into some big ones? I know there's some nice fish over there. My dad, well, I don't talk about it much, but my dad lived there when he was a little kid, and I've seen some cool pictures from there. How you doing, Ringo? I like your name. Good evening. All right, the first giveaway I'm going to do, like I said, this is for the people that brought me Euro mounts this year. So if you didn't bring me a head to clean, you're not in on this one. But uh, hey there, Bobo, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to pick one right here. All right, I don't know who these are. Everybody's in here. Awesome, Nell. What was your biggest one? Oh, this actually ended up being somebody I know. Some of these people I just met this year, but this is somebody I've known for years. I want to say congratulations to Shane Teal on here. He's actually Calgary. He lives up the road, and he didn't know I was doing this giveaway, so I think he's going to be pretty excited that he'll get a free Euro next year. And I'm going to do this every year for people. So if you bring me your mounts to do Euros, you got a chance to get a free one. Like I said, there's 64 that I did this year, so everybody's in that bucket. And like I said, congratulations to Shane. These are the Michigan DNR taxidermy tags that I have to fill out for everybody. So, hey there, Worm. How you doing? That is true, Don. Yep, that is true. At least somebody that you love and can trust to, watch them. So maybe someday. Never know. Good evening, Joe. How you doing, buddy? All right, it is 7:05. That is, hey, welcome, Rick. I am gonna do a soundbite challenge here. Hey, Jen, how you doing? I like doing these soundbite challenges for you guys. He should be on this. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but the thing is, John, I don't even know very many people that brought me Euros that are on here right now, except for Lisa, Mark, Jen. There would have only been a few people. Shane, I don't even know if he's on YouTube at all. He's a third shift manager for a big place in Oscoda. So, all right, I'm going to play a soundbite. All right. I think that's going to be a tough one. I will play it probably every 10 minutes until you guys can figure it out. If somebody gets this sound clip figured out, I will do another challenge. But I've also got some stuff I want to talk about this week, guys. I've just things that are coming up here in the near future. Hey, Kayak Dave, how you doing, buddy? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Tim Burr, how you doing, buddy? Northeastern PA, very nice. Squirrel? Nope. Porky. I'll be keeping an eye. So if I don't answer you guys when I see your things on here, I'm watching for the right answer. But I do want to talk about this. This is coming up next weekend. There is actually a fishing tournament here. This is going to be on Otsego Lake. I have not fished it yet. I'm hoping that me and Paul can get out there this week to practice on it because, like I said, the tournament's coming up this weekend. It's a veteran-based tournament. That's actually what this hat is, Michigan Outdoor Freedom, or Michigan Operation Freedom Outdoors. Sorry about that. But yes, we have a tournament coming up on Otsego Lake. It is a free tournament. There are going to be side pots for, I believe it's pike, walleye, perch, crappie, gills. For those, it's I think $10. Yeah, $10 to get in on the side bets. But it's a free tournament to get into. I mean, you can't beat that, right? And there are good prizes. There's really good prizes. There's going to be drawings for raffles in this thing. It's going to be awesome. Where, yeah, that's what Taco Bell gets me, man. Bobcat. Hey, James, how you doing, buddy? Great talking to you too, man. Bobcat. I'm watching, guys. I'm watching. It's an interesting animal. But this tournament, I do want to say this too. It's a very interesting tournament. Not only is it to help the veterans, but this tournament is different from most tournaments. It's actually going to be a Wade bucket tournament based on the top bluegill. I think it's bluegill, crappie, perch. Um, yeah, bluegill, crappie, perch, and sunfish. Basically, what it is the top 10 fish in the bucket they're going to weigh. So your biggest of those 10 fish, they're going to weigh up on a scale, and whoever gets that is going to win. Hey there, Christ-centered Ironworks. How you doing? Pine Martin? Nope. Hey there, Robert. How you doing, buddy? Chicken in the coop all night? All right, man. Yeah, I mean, I do a lot. I'm fishing all the time, at least as much as I can be. Tomorrow's supposed to snow a bunch, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna be stuck indoors tomorrow, but Again, though, guys, this tournament is going to be this coming Saturday, February 8th. Registration is 5 to 6 a.m. at the landing zone. It's 1200 Gornick Ave, Gaylord, Michigan. Again, this is on Otsego Lake. The weigh-in is going to be by 2. The tournament itself goes from, I think it's 8. I got to figure out that. It's got some weird hours. I know that. Let me figure this out here. I should have done all. It's 8 to 2. Yep, 8 o'clock to 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is going to be the weigh-in. There won't be anything weighed up after 2. Yeah, it's going to be a great tournament, though. So if you guys are looking to do a fun ice fishing tournament, make sure you check this one out. Again, Otsego Lake. It's going to be coming up this weekend. There's more info online. Hey there, Google time. Awesome. Glad you guys had fun. Glad you guys had fun. Yeah, it's been a fun week for me. Like I said, I got to go out and do a Saginaw Bay trip with Officer Paul. First time I've had a video from that. I think you guys will enjoy it. That's going to be coming up next Saturday. Unless you guys are members, if you become a member of the team on this chat here, like Rick and Braden did, you can watch my videos early. So the day that I post them, you'll get to see them. It should be, yep. Yep, it's going to be big, and it's for a great cause. Like I said, they're mostly putting this on as a way to help get veterans a reason to go out in the outdoors, and they are asking that each team consist of one veteran or law enforcement officer. You know, they're both in the same kind of category, but yeah, veterans. This is to help them out, so should be good. Hey there, Chad. How you doing? Now, the other thing I wanted to mention tonight, because I got questioned about it last week, the second annual Saginaw Fishing Show. Okay, if you guys went to the one this year, I was in the first annual fishing show. Me, Rick, and Officer Paul were, and they're going to be doing it again. This time, though, it's going to be at Bay Valley Resort. That's off Old Bridge Road in Bay City, Michigan. Again, Bay Valley Resort. We're going to have the second annual Saginaw Fishing Show. They are going to have, let's see, food and alcohol sold by the resort. I didn't see that before. Door prizes every half hour. That's pretty cool that they do that. It was exciting. That is going to be Saturday, March 8th from 10 to 4 p.m. Admission is only $1. So get in on this. You got a chance to win some prizes. You're going to like it. You're a vet. Well, thank you. Thank you for your service, James. Appreciate you. Hey, Max, how you doing, buddy? But yes, the show is going to be going on. I'm going to be there at the table. I think Rick and Paul are going to be joining me. I am also going to, let's see, we got many new sellers this year, doubling the show. There's going to be custom rod builders, custom flicker shads, custom bandits, custom jigs, custom crawler harnesses, big name tackle suppliers. You got Primetime Reel Repair. Let's see, Electronic Guys, Panfish Slayers, CNS Custom Lures, blah, blah. I'm not going to say their name. Safe Floor of Michigan, which does a great job on boats. Blue Water Angler, LT Outdoors, Windrift Charters, Dietrich Sports Charters, and Lure Lipstick are all going to be there. So again, it's only $1. Get in on that, guys. You're going to enjoy it. And there's going to be a lot of good stuff there. I'm going to be there with all my stuff. If you guys want to see this stuff in person, it's a good place to go and see it. So better fishing, Grand or Fletcher's. Dropping mags. I'm going to be honest with you. Fletcher's, I've argued about this before on here, but Fletcher's, in my opinion, had too many predators taken out of it, and the panfish seem to be stunted. I've seen a bad deal with that. So yes, I would say Grand, but it depends on what you're after, mags. If you're looking for panfish, you want to go to Fletcher's. I've never caught them in Grand. I'm sure they're in there, but I haven't caught them. Grand is more of a perch walleye lake. So if you're looking for a mixture of pike, bass, walleye, or pike, bass, you know, perch, all that stuff, you'll want to go to Fletcher's. But oh yeah, thanks Scott for going there. Yeah, it is. It's a fun show, you guys. There's a lot of good people there, including Michigan Panfish Slayers. That's that rod I was using in that newest perch video. You'll get to see them there. They also run a deal. At least they did last year. They ran a deal on their tackle while they were there. The rods were cheap, and they are really nice rods. So, yeah. Bottom of the screen started to go black and migrated upward. Dying battery or cold? Oh, on your AquaView, I'm guessing. Um, yes, it's dying, Robert. If it's going black, it's the battery's dying. They're made to deal with the cold, so it ain't the cold. Yep, your battery's dying. Saginaw River mouth. Now that I'm gonna say second floor, I don't think they're stunted. Yes, there is a ton of baby walleyes in there, but that is working as a nursery. The fish that we got out on the bay, we only seen one that was undersized, and we seen a lot of really big fish. Now the fish that are in the river, especially since the current went away, those little ones don't have to fight current. So it is a perfect place for them to hang out and feed. They got all kinds of minnows in that river. So I did hear one guy the other day say we should kill them all. There's too many walleyes. That's just pure ignorance. I mean, honestly, that you can't have too much of a good thing, and they're not hurting anything. Rabbit bow shoot. Wow, that'd be cool. That'd be neat. You're welcome, Robert. Didn't do well at the mouth. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of little fish, but the big fish are in there. You got to get them at certain times too. I mean, you got to figure those big fish don't want to fight those little fish. When those little fish are in there going after your bait, those big ones don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, yes, they could eat them if they wanted to. However, big fish are a little more slower, laid back. They don't want to. They're lazy. Let's put it that way. So when you've got a ton of little babies down there trying to fight for the food, those big ones don't want to. So the best time to get them though, earlier in the morning. I'm not saying before daylight because that river is chocolatey, doesn't do well in the dark. You can try it if you want, but it doesn't work. Um, but yes, the river is good early in the morning, like the first couple hours, and in the evening, the last couple hours are your best bets for keepers. See, I don't know. I don't believe that myself, second floor, because those big fish usually, I've had the camera down in there, and normally the big fish that I see suspended are the drum. The walleyes are still cruising the bottom, even the big ones, but I don't, it's usually piles of drum coming through suspended. Um, See, I haven't seen the Markham dropping mags, so it's hard for me to actually say anything bad about that. The Aquaview's okay. I've got a lot of bad things to say about it because I've been using them for years. For one, they die so fast. I have to carry a deep cycle battery with me, which really sucks. That's a lot of extra weight, unneeded weight in the sled, so it kind of kills me. I don't know. I've heard the Markham lasts better on battery, which in my opinion, that's a big game changer. So no one could catch one. Yeah, I believe it. The drum, they don't usually bite in there. So if it was the drum coming through, yeah, you're not. Hey, Squirrely Dan. All right, I'll play that sound bite again. Ugh. Their scientific name. That is the way that most people know them, Kevin. It is hard, yeah. So sorry, guys. Drum, freshwater drum is their true name, but yes, sheephead. Some people call them sheephead. Most fishermen do actually. I call them sheephead, but their real name's drum. You don't use electronic. It's just honestly, James, it's a game changer nonetheless, especially flashers. When you've got fish that are suspended, I mean, it's hard to find them without electronics. It could take you most of the day just trying to find those fish. So it does. It sounds like all kinds of things. I'll give you that, but there is one particular thing: cat in a chicken coop. It does sound back. I'm sure there's cats outside my window all angry right now from that sound. Pheasant shot by Braden. I do want to say this, okay? 67 of you watching. I appreciate you guys. If you're new on here, please tell me where you're from. Like you, P. Ringy. How you doing? Let me know where you're from. I appreciate all you new people on here. I'd like to see you chat and just tell me whereabouts you're from. Um, I am from Alcona County, Michigan, so plenty of steelhead and pike. I'll tell you, this time of year is harder to fish. It's just how it goes. We're midwinter bite right now. Even though first ice wasn't till in January, we are midwinter right now. So Mayo, heck yeah, nice area there. Takes years to get good without and even then, James, even being good at it, if those fish are suspended and you don't know where they're at and you're fishing blind, you could be dropping down holes and trying every good I mean, you could be trying every best way you know, but if there's not a fish there, you're not gonna catch them, and that takes a long time. I mean, I grew up not fishing with electronics, and I did fine, but with it, you're gonna do a lot better. You're not fishing holes that don't have fish in them. Hey there, Vader, Asanique, awesome. Close to me then. Bullfrog, Midland, nice. I got a bunch of friends in Midland. Grand Rapids, there's some good fishing down your way. Hey there, Chad, Midland. Montclair, all right. Rockford, just north of, okay. Yep, I've been through there. It does sound like an owl. I'll give you that guess, John, but that's not what it is. Hey there, KD, Huron County. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Don. Long time no see, dude. I hope you and the kids are having a good winter. Hudsonville, just west of Grand Rapids. Multiple rods. Yep, it's true though. I mean, if there's not a trust me, there's a million holes without a fish in it, you know, and people don't realize that. They seem to think there's a fish in every hole, but I've bounced a lot of holes with my electronics, and if there's not a fish in there, don't matter what you're using, you're not going to catch anything. My Cato, how you doing, newbie? I appreciate you on here. Calumet? Heck yeah, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 70 of you watching. Thank you guys so much. I'll play the soundbite challenge again here really soon. I just did a few minutes ago, so I'm going to play it again soon. And if you guys can guess the right answer on what it is, you'll get some free stuff. No, I love it. They put up a good fight. They're fun. See, I love white perch too, and they're good eating. So I got no problem with white perch. Montcalm County. Hey there, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Mount Pleasant. Very nice. Hey, James, Claire. I haven't been through. I don't think I've ever fished in Claire. Hudsonville makes the best ice cream. They do have good ice cream. Harrisville, huh? Well, thanks for joining the chat. I appreciate you. It's from my new hometown here. Your son uses electronics. It's I mean, unless you want to fish holes that do not have a fish in them, that's the way to go. Joe from Saginaw. I sure love it down there. I wish I lived closer. I will say this though, I'm not a city guy at all. I hate the city, but you guys got some awesome fishing. I would fish that river all the time if I could. But welcome to the channel, Ironworks. I appreciate you. Grand River boat launch, 8 minutes from home. Nice. Now, does that freeze over enough to ice fish? Exactly. Rick knows if you ain't got a flasher, you got to have a flasher. Any perch in the thumb? Oh, I'm sure there is. I mean, perch are biting all over the place, but you just got to be on them. That's the thing. Jackson, Michigan. I really wish I could get down there and do some fishing. I really do. I know the lakes down there so well, and I know on your home lake, Robert, I could go out there and clean house. I've ice fished that before too, and love it. Oh, it's made in Holland. I did not know that. I always like buying it at the store, but I didn't know it. Kirkland Warbler? Nope. 72 of you watching, 43 thumbs up. Please hit those thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. What's up, Todd? How you doing, buddy? Oh man, that sucks, James. It was a dream of mine to fish those lakes, and before the week that the dams blew out, I was going to go there and camp. That ain't no joke. I had it all planned to do a big crappie video down there, and that was the same week that those dams blew. So nope, no one guessed moose yet, but that is not it. 8 inches of ice. I figured you guys got, I mean, that's plenty. You got ice all over down there. I know everybody, the whole state's ice fishing now. I mean, that's awesome. Your lakes are gone. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep. Thought you meant ice. I was like, what? But it does suck. Your lakes right now, they're more like woods and they're not even marshes. They're growing up to where they're woods and meadow. No ice fishing on the river. Okay. Now, something I should tell you guys is pretty neat about Oscoda, Michigan. The Asable River is froze up right now. I haven't seen that river froze in so many years, and I think I've only seen it froze over once. I mean, it's that river's got some flowage, so it's crazy to see that all. I'll play it again here in just a minute, Todd. Lovesick ungulate. Black Creek. 18 to 20. Wow. Yeah, we've got, I was on Venetton the other day, and I think there's like 16 inches there. We got some good ice, that's for sure. Even out on Saginaw Bay, we were like 7, 8 miles out, and there was 11 inches out there. So I believe it. Yeah, 12 is kind of our minimum up here now. All the lakes have 12 plus. Nope, not a blue heron. Always looking for a limit of panfish. It's fun, I try to only take. I could keep so many limits each season, but I don't. I try to just take what I want. Like maybe a couple for the freezer, and then I'll eat them every night while I can. But 81. Thank you guys. Hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you. Heck yeah, Todd. That's always fun, man. Is the entire ice fishing spinning rod industry going to go with larger diameter? I seen you commented something like that the other day, Don, and it didn't. I don't understand your question. I guess because the reels that were all the reels I use are, to me, they're still the same size as the ones that I've been using since I was a kid. I mean, all micro reels are usually around the same size. What kind of trout was it, Todd? Was it a brookie? Allendale to Grand Rapids with the boat last week. Dang. Close to 30 in Minnesota. Wow. Yeah, they probably got them ice roads going right now. One of those swingers in the woods. Yeah, the mouth is frozen, and it's frozen way up the river. If you're talking about the Asable, what jig with the dots was that? That was the. I think you're talking about the one in my recent video. That was the chartreuse with orange polka dot Widowmaker jig, 5 millimeter tungsten dropper. Those are my favorite, honestly, guys. The tungsten droppers. I mean, all the jigs that Widowmaker makes are awesome, but the tungsten droppers, in my opinion, work the best, especially for panfish because they like that horizontal just angle of that jig. Rather I used to always use the vertical type jigs, like the glow demons and that. But if you ask me, the horizontal ones work better. I don't know, Don. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're fishing. If I was out walleye fishing, I wouldn't use the smallest reel that I could. But I mean, even my Black Betty back there, that's no bigger than the little reels I used as a kid. Just got one of those jigs yourself. They're awesome, man. I love it. And most stores carry Widowmaker jigs. I mean, most outdoor stores do carry them. Great company. I mean, they're awesome. So heading there the 22nd. Heck yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Tell Lisa I said thanks. Are you talking about was it Lisa from Sutton's Days or or one of the other Lisas? The glows? Yeah. Well, I can't John, if I say that, that's really narrowing it down. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, brother. Hey there, KD. How you doing, dude? Oh, a brown. Nice. Was it a big one? Browns are fun nonetheless. All right, I'll play that soundbite again because Todd reminded me I haven't played it. All right. Tell me what that is. First person to get it right gets a prize. Wind your own line, ice pole. The ones with the nails, or are you talking about the schoolies? Oh, Lisa and Saginaw. Okay. She should be. I don't know if she's on here yet or not. She usually is, though. Sasquatch. I don't know. I think a Sasquatch. I don't believe they're real, but if I did, I would think they made a lot louder, more blood curdling noise. Turtle, frog. Hey, Dave. How's it going, buddy? Where are you from, Dave Cross? Muskie. Oh, oh, the nail ones. That's awesome. I've been thinking about putting together. I've been seeing a lot of the guys now are going to just, I don't know, the channels at least like to use it, but they're going to using the schoolie reels they're putting on their nice rods. So I might start doing that too, just to get some videos in with them. I do like using them. From Michigan. All right. Dogfish. Dogfish do kind of sound a little like that. When the perch come in, how would you make them commit? Some days, Max, I'll say this. Some days you can't get them to. I mean, there are some days where they call it lockjaw. Some days they will just lock up. They don't want to eat anything. That happened to me yesterday. I was out. I did catch a few, but nothing crazy, and they didn't want to bite. It all depends. Barometric pressure might have something to do with it. I'm not sure about all that, but I do know that I do know that it does happen. I mean, normally you see me in the videos, I jig like crazy till the fish get right up there to it, and then I slow right down and I give them a more um, just slower look. But basically, you're just trying to make it look like a either an injured bait fish or a bug. Black bear, nope. Oh, there you go. That'll be fun. I'm sure you're going to tear it up, Bill. I want to do that for sure. South of Millington? Okay. I'm up here by Alpena. Don't want to bite today either. I didn't. Rick's the one that mentioned the barometric thing to me. I haven't checked it. I'm not sure, but techniques. Maybe, but I'll tell you this, Paul. Yesterday with the bite, I actually went total micro. I mean, I was using the small. I was using a 3 mil tungsten with a Apache, and then I tried a Hornet. They wouldn't. The little ones would bite, but those big ones, they were tight lipped. Man, it happens. This is a crappy time of year, guys. It really is. I have ice fished probably a million times in my life, and it happens. This time of year is the worst. It really is. Solar tables say low. I do have a different one recorded tonight. Yep. I chose it because it's actually one of my favorite creatures. Hey Neil, how you doing, buddy? All right, sounds good. We'll be there, Robert. I've actually the past couple days I've been tying. I tied a couple hundred lures today. I'm trying to. I want to make sure all my stuff is stacked good for that show. Red plastics. That's what I used yesterday, Mags, and I tried red, pink, white. I was trying all the best ones, and late ice now. It's true, Paul. Yep. I mean, we're in that mid bite, so I think the perch are going to be slow here for a good bit. It does. They like it going crazy, no matter what. Even when they're slow biting, they will come to it faster if you're shaking it a lot. But I think it's just it's just the way they're going right now. Where yeah, bluegill and some fish don't slow down as much as the perch. They will. I'm not saying they won't, but they definitely don't get that. The show is going to be in Saginaw. Here, I'll look it up again for you guys that didn't hear earlier. The second annual Saginaw Fishing Show. Sorry, Bay City. It's at the Bay Valley Resort, 2470 Old Bridge Road, Bay City, Michigan. That's Saturday, March 8th from 10 to 4 p.m. Admission's only $1. You got chances to win some cool prizes. So, not a toad. Toads actually make a almost like a whistle. Oh, I bet that's got to be fun. All right, you have a good night too, Nancy. I hope you get better soon. I'll play that sound again. We're getting late in the game here, so I wanted to do two giveaways, but come on. Nope, not the same place. It's a different place, Barry. I don't know, Don. I mean, I've thought about doing it, but I like catching the fish. I do. I like catching the pike in that. I just I mean, I could do a video for you guys spearing one, but nope, not a snipe. Snipe make a cool little whistle, like a scream. Again, I want to mention to you guys this week coming up. I hope you guys enjoy it. I have a new video coming from Saginaw Bay. First place I've ever, the first place, first time I've ever actually done a video out there. It was exciting. I think my favorite part about the video, you guys, I did a lot of underwater camera work. You're going to see all kinds of fish. We had schools of white bass come through, perch, drum, catfish. I mean, it was really an awesome day. So you guys are going to get to see all that on the camera. It looked amazing. Now, James, did you know there's really a snipe? I didn't know if you were just making fun of the fake snipe that they joke about. If you haven't already, I have videos on here actually hunting snipe. We have a snipe season here in Michigan. So do a lot of other states. They actually shoot a lot of them down in Florida. But we do have it's a fun season. I've got several snipe videos on here, and they are a lot of fun to hunt. It does sound like somebody's got a bad stomach ache. Too much Taco Bell. Oh, you do? Okay. Yep. Yep. The snipe. I know it was a big thing. People made fun of it, and there's a lot of jokes about it, especially from down south. But yep, snipe are real, and we have a season for them. So a lot of fun. So far, I haven't seen a single guess close to the answer. I will say that, guys. It's definitely fun. Snipe's a lot of fun. The hardest part with it though is you got to trek through some really nasty slop because they are in the. It sounds like an owl, I'll give you that, but it's not. They are in the nasty muck. They like to pick the bugs and stuff out of the muck. That's what they use their long bill for. And good luck if you're using a pillowcase like they say down south. You ain't catching a snipe. Snapping turtle, nope. Now, I do want to say this too, guys. I've noticed my perch videos are doing insane. I've been getting more views on my perch videos than I have on most anything else. So I appreciate everybody telling me that they wanted me to do perch videos. That I thank you for that. I will try to get some more. I will try to get some more videos in for walleye as well. Like I said, I got one coming out this week, Saginaw Bay, but I need to fish some other lakes and try to get into them, as well as getting into some other perch spots. I need to fish some different lakes here to get you guys some more locations. Oh, your friend just moved to Oscoda? Cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, you'll have to introduce me. Hey, thank you, Mark. I appreciate you, man. Where are you living now? I do like this area. You're right too. I mean, I will say this: Hubbard Lake. People ask me every week, "How's the fishing on Hubbard Lake?" That is my least favorite lake in the entire state of Michigan. There is way less fish than there used to be. They haven't done the stocking efforts that they should. There needs to be a lot of work done on that lake. It is a train wreck. You go out there, you're lucky to see a fish. Well, thanks, James. I enjoy doing them. They're a lot of fun. Cool, man. That's good, Max. When you moving up here? Oh, geez. My dad joked about it when I was a kid too. In fact, before he passed, I actually was the one that taught him that they were a real thing. He didn't even know. So, Bert, I love fishing, Bert. I need to get up there, but again, travel with a car. If I could take my dogs, right? That's my thing. And I want to apologize to you guys right now. I know a lot of you like seeing me out with my dogs, and I love it. They love to fish, but the reason I'm not getting out there now is because I only have a car, and when I put my ice fishing stuff in that car, there's only one seat in the front. That is it. So I can only take one dog at a time. I don't feel right doing that. They are my babies. I need to take them both. And yeah, it kills me not. So I'm really hoping this year at some point I can get a truck with a back seat or something so I could take my girls again. I really miss doing that. Yep, lawn stuff definitely didn't help. I mean, that's on every lake though, to be honest. I mean, there's I I was bass fishing on Benetton Lake last year and I watched this lady. I wanted to scream at her so bad and I didn't do it. I should have recorded her. But I watched a lady go off her dock and start tossing these chemical tabs out in the water and I'm like, give me a break, you know? I can't stand people doing that crap. The Garrett AT Pro, that's my favorite. Really is. Hey, that's cool. That's really cool. Um, it's tough for me to choose, Mags, because I have a lot of favorites. Usually, I do have my coin book here, but I've dug a lot of coins. I like that stuff. But I think my favorite was I dug a seagull band from like the 50s, one of them bird bands that go on their legs. That was cool. I also dug a CCC camp medallion that was neat. And I just love finding all that old stuff. Hey there, Zach. How you doing, buddy? Are you my friend Zach from school, or is this a different Zach? Mullet. See, I've never done mullet. I've never fished on that, but Shelby Township, heck yeah, man. Glad you're getting into the fish. Hey, that's awesome, Zach. I was wondering about you. I haven't seen you around in a long time. Nice to see you on here, dude. Used to run into you in Oscoda. You still living around? I'm gonna play that soundbite again here, guys. Again, first person that guesses the soundbite gets a prize. You might actually be shocked when you see what this is because it doesn't sound like what you'd imagine. Still in Oscoda. Awesome, man. Well, hopefully I run into you. I'm still in Oscoda quite often. I go there to fish. I'm still fishing Benetton and other lakes in the area. I do want to, for any of you that's ever been over that way, I want to hit the Sand Lake area. Hopefully I can get up that way this week. I do like fishing over in that area. But thank you for watching the show, Zach. I really appreciate that. To be honest, I don't have very many local support up here. If you ask me, like a lot of the people up here, I think are just jealous or angry, especially the younger ones. There's a lot of whiners out there, but most of my support comes from the city. It shocks me. I go down there to Bay City to fish the river and always run into random people that know me, and it makes my day every time. So I will say this again: if you ever see me out anywhere in the state of Michigan, come up and say hi. I love it. I love it. So it's always nice to meet you guys. Your uncle's work. See, someone I think it was my grandpa Miller. I think Dad told me that worked for CCC. So I thought it was really cool. I actually donated the medal to a CCC museum. I don't remember where it was. Somebody got a hold of me about it though. They seen it on Facebook and I donated it. I kind of hated doing it because it was something cool to hold, but I knew it should be out there for people to see. And the neat thing was the person said they'd never seen that exact medallion, so it was very unique. It was just a really cool CCC medallion. So I love Mayo. That's a nice area. Pointer perked up past. I'm surprised my Jimmers ain't under my feet. She usually is. Thank you, Zach. You know, I get that sometimes, man, and it really when you know how I was in school, man, I was nothing special. So to me, I don't know. This all means everything to me. The people that watch my show and comment on this stuff, you have no idea how much it means to me. It's really great. Stomp around in Glenny. Glenny's a good area. I like Glenny. Fish Foot all the time. Foot's a tough one for me. I do good out there in the summer, but man, ice fishing, I cannot. Other than Lower Landing, I mean that's a well-known spot, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's not too many. I mean, there are locals up here that watch me for sure, but it seems like people down the state watch me more. Nope, it's not the Galleon. 7 pound. Wow. That's awesome, James. That's awesome. I've never got one that big. That's a good largemouth. Oh, thank you, Bill. I appreciate you. I hear a lot of people every year saying they're getting like 10 pounders and stuff like that. I always roll my eyes. I know it's not that common. I mean, the state records are somewhere there. So once people start carrying a scale with them, and I did it myself. I mean, it's amazing. When you start carrying a scale, a lot of the fish you thought were 10 pounds, they're not even close. Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Shinky. I appreciate you. Thank you. Where are you from? Bald Eagle, Mud Puppy. I've seen just about everything guessed on here except the right answer. I will We're getting down to the wire here, guys, so I will say this. It is a bird, and no, we do not have them in Michigan, if that helps. Wild mink, nope. They scream. They make a very loud scream. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Very neat, James. No, no, you know it, Bill. You know. Yeah, when people say they're getting 10 pounders up here, maybe, Florida, Texas, but hey there, Gary. But no, we don't get 10-pound bass up here. I mean, we get some nice ones, but I even thought, if you watched, I know some people complain to me because I did too many bass videos, right? I love to bass fish. That is my favorite thing in the world, really. And I got too many complaints. So I probably won't bass fish much this year, but I was trying all summer to get a 5-pounder and I didn't. Best I did was 4.9. 5-pounders are not even that common in Michigan. So, oh yeah, yeah, that's salmon's a big one too. Second floor, you're right on that. Northwest Ohio, awesome, man. That's cool. It's a beautiful area up here. I love it. I ain't gonna lie though, I kind of want to move to the UP or Minnesota, but yeah, that's true. Catch and release. Yep. But to me, it is. I don't know. It's more fun when you weigh them because then you get that idea in the back of your mind. Plus, you'd be amazed how good you get at guessing after that. It's kind of like measuring. Everybody that fishes with me knows I can just about guess the freaking size of that fish down to a T. I am very good at that. Thank you, Silence. I appreciate you. Pond fish, parrot. Yeah, yep. It is the stories. I've heard, but man, I don't know. See, I know some people out there, they joke about people how fishermen like to lie. That's always kind of got under my skin because I don't like to lie. I try to tell the truth on all my fish. So when I hear people like honestly lie about a fish, it does get under my skin. It's not a term again. Flamingo, nope. Just got back from the UP. How'd you do, Can Do? Did you go? What all did you hit up there? Did you hit the Big Perch Lake? I got some friends out there right now. 63 likes. I appreciate you guys. There's 86 watching, 64 thumbs up, 66 now. Please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Not a guinea. Nope, not a guinea. Oh, I know. It is funny how that works. Yep. Thank you, John. Yeah, I try to do it in the videos just so you guys can see. I mean, I can usually guess a fish right down. In fact, the last guy I fished with, he told me, he's like, "Man, I'm not even gonna guess on this because I know you got it right." All right, gonna play this again here, guys. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But some of them do know they're lying. Okay, nice. That's a beautiful area. Nope, not a tern. We have terns in Michigan. This bird is not in Michigan. Lake George. I want to get up there and do some fishing, you guys. The UP, especially, I was thinking about it where I caught that muskie this summer. If I could get back up there, I know it's definitely frozen in that spot, and I could definitely get on the muskie through the ice. That would be a riot. Now, again, I'm going to mention for any of you interested, there's a fishing tournament coming up this Saturday. It's going to be on Otsego Lake, and it all goes to a good cause for the veterans. So if you're up for it, guys, make sure you try it. I have never ice fished mullet doe slayer. Nope. In fact, I've only ever fished it open water once. So, like, now Bert, I like. I fished Bert a few times. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. Now, sadly, I travel. I got my dogs. I would one day. I would love to, even if it was just with the car, get a little trailer to haul that I could camp out of with my dogs. That would be great because I really miss taking them out. So, Otsego Lake's only 5 miles away from you. Well, that tournament's coming up and it's free to get in. I should also mention this, you guys. It's an interesting tournament. Everybody that enters, at least for the first 60 teams, you get free minnows. They got free minnows, free wax worms. You grab all that stuff from them. I think he said they're giving out buckets too for each team because you throw your top 10 panfish in that bucket, and that's the weight that they're going by. I will say this too, though. If you want to get in it and cheat, don't do it because I am personally bringing my pinpointer, so any metal in those fish will be found. Just a warning. Not a sea duck. Close. Gotcha. See, I like eating them, but I also love throwing them back. I get a good feeling out of letting go big fish, especially. So there you go, can do. Yeah, like I said, next Saturday, man. It should be a fun time. Me and Officer Paul are going to be up there. We're going to go test it out this week. I think we're going to test it. I did see that, Jen. Thanks. We were at 115. That was a new record, I think, for me on my Sunday live. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. And if you haven't, please hit the thumbs up. The Jimmies will be at the tournament. Hey, that's cool, Muskrat. I'm glad. Saginaw was fun. I got a good video coming up next week. So I do want to say this, you guys, before I will play the soundbite one more time here in a minute, but I just want to say, and I'm getting some close guesses. I do want to say this, you guys. As far as the Patreon, if you watch till the end of my show, I thank people for putting in to Patreon. You can put up to, I think the minimum is like $2 a month. It's basically paying for a membership to the channel, which I know it's free. It's YouTube, it's free, but the money does help. Everything that I get from that channel helps me out immensely. It really does. So eventually, I mean, I was thinking if I could get even a quarter of the subscribers to put $1 in it a month, I'd be able to get a truck. Okay. I could actually get my channel going good again. So if you guys are able to, please join on Patreon. I know a lot of people can't, but if you can, I appreciate you. And it helps out a lot, especially with getting things going and getting out on the water. So I don't know, Mark. I don't know if I haven't heard about the one on Fletcher's. Lisa, if you're still on here, could you answer that? Not a woodland duck. Nope. I'm going to play it one last time here, guys. If nobody guesses it, I am going to answer it the last minute of the show. I don't know if they do I don't know if they still do it, though. Trapper doesn't. A class does one, but oh, the tournament. They do it on Fletcher's though, Lisa. See, I never got to go to that. It does sound like a good time. It's a fun lake anyway. I do enjoy fishing Fletcher's. I just wish, like I said, the pike populations and stuff got, if you ask me, they got overtaken, and you really need pike and dogfish. As much as people like to complain about dogfish, they are very good at keeping populations in check, and that's a big thing that needs to be done. Um, when is that one? We gotta try to get our our tournaments that we got down now, Paul. We got to practice, man. I don't think we're gonna do worth a crap unless we can find some fish. It's not a cormorant. If I don't get the right answer, I will tell it in just a few minutes here, guys. Okay, well, there you go, Paul. He says, "Oh, it's happening." Uh, 15th of February. So that's now class tournament, Lisa. Is that I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean we can get in it? Squirrely Dan. Oh, you got me, buddy. You got me. Good job on that, man. Now, Squirrely Dan, I'm going to need you to email me. It is a puffin. So very good. Oh, us practicing. Gotcha. We got it, man. We got to. I can't show up to it without any kind of practice, but um, yeah, good job on that, Squirrely Dan. So I need you to message me. You can email me, obviously, your name and address and all that. Yes, you are right. Yep, you are very right. I do want to mention this. Thank you, KD. Thank you very much. This right here, for those of you that did not know, that is a puffin. That is probably, it might be my favorite bird on this earth. I would absolutely love to get to see them in person. They're awesome. The reason I chose this one tonight is because when I was in school, I actually argued with my biology teacher. I think I was only like 15, but I seen a flock of buffleheads out on Venetton Lake, and I thought for sure, 100%, I was saying that it was a puffin. I argued till I was red in the face that it was a puffin, and my biology teacher kept saying, "No, they're not puffins." Well, sorry, buddy, you were right. I was wrong. I learned that not long after that. But yes, the puffin it's a very cool bird. And that's what that is, making that crazy noise. It's if you ask me, I wouldn't have expected it. So in New Zealand, they've got them in they're actually in Alaska too. So you have tickets at the store. When do we have to get them by, Lisa? Yeah, you in a mud puddle. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes if we can't find the fish, I can't catch them. That's the thing. If there are fish around and we're on them, I think I can get them. But yeah, very good guess, guys. That was very good. It went longer than I thought it would. I was gonna do a second giveaway, but tonight we'll just do the one, and I'll do two next week for sure. So I appreciate everybody that gets on here. The 79 watching right now, but again, if you just noticed, you've got a chance to win some free stuff, you guys. So please hop on here on Sunday nights. I appreciate you guys that do, and yeah, it helps out a lot. So the day before should be available on the ice. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it then. All right, Squirrely Dan, I'm going to comment that right here for you. There you go. Thank you, M32. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Katie. I do. You guys, like I said, man, you guys have no idea how much you helped me. I mean, this channel, my life was crap before the channel. It really was. I had a lot of bad stuff going on. Everything about this turned me around, and just focusing on this channel. I mean, this is my life. This is what I live for. So for those losers out there that want to tell me to get a real job, or I need to find something else to do, this is my life. So chew on that. I have been on the bay, Braden. My very first bay video is coming out next week. It was a lot of fun. I had the underwater camera down. We had videos of white bass coming through, perch, drum, catfish, a sucker, walleyes, lots of walleyes. I even caught a really nice one. So did Paul. Thank you, Claude. I appreciate you. Cars and lakes around Grayling, Gaylord. I don't know. I mean, there's cars in a lot of lakes, so who knows? You have a great week too, Jen. Thank you. I might be M32 if you're out that way. I'm guessing you are by the name on here, but I am. I was hoping to hit Fletcher's this week. Honestly, I was really thinking about it. So trolls. I didn't see any of the trolls on here. Well, thank you, John. Thank you. Oh, I see what you're saying, Squirrely Dan. Yeah, pretty much trolls, but there's more than that, though, man. It seems to be the younger class up here, in their 20s. It's just a lack of disrespect from that era, I guess. So, okay, good, Paul. 28, nice. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Oh, M30. I see what you're saying. I'll have to check it out. You have a good night too, Max. Thank you. You have a good week, sis. Thank you very much. EJ and wife is from Alpena. Awesome, man. Well, welcome to the channel. I like having you on here. Oh, I know. They're definitely punks. Well, hit me up while you're up, Max. I'll see what I can do this week. So, all right, you guys have a good night. I am hopping off for the night again. Congrats to Swirly Dan on the guest tonight. I'll do a couple more free giveaways next week. Thanks for everybody hopping on here. I appreciate y'all. Have a good, safe week.